4,000 RPMs, 35 miles per hour, second gear, go. Well, I know it looks boring, but stick with it. It gets cool up here. Beautiful. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a beautiful day. We're up here again at the top of the hill by Benton City. As you can tell, giant plain here up at the top of the hill. Today I figured we would take a quick ride. I can't tell yet if I want to go east or west. West is right into the sun, so that's kind of killing the vibe that way. Out here on the AT, as usual, enjoying myself. My big BDR trip is coming up. I leave 1 week from tomorrow on that trip. Bike is pretty much set up. The only thing I still have to do before I go is install a new front tire. That thing's pretty dead. I also have some other goodies that I got to control the GoPro and whatnot. But enough chatting. Let's go ride this bike. All right. So, I've got traction and wheelie control off currently. Kind of wanted to check out what's up here. I may have been up here one other time. Woo! Pretty sure this is where I found like a random pile of rocks up on the top of this hill up here. And that day was so windy. I remember I took a video. Maybe I'll throw it up here in this video. But I took a video of how windy it was because my bike looked like it was about to blow over in the wind. This thing is kind of a beast in second gear. Without an actual carburetor, this thing is, read by wire. You are basically a split second away from sliding out on the rear there. Still debating if I'm going to ride with traction control off for a lot of the for the BDR, where I'm just kind of enjoying the scenery. Did a ride last weekend, and then I went to put a video together and reviewing the footage. It was just unbelievably boring. So I think I'm going to sit on that one. Woo! Skid plate is really saving the day. These hilltops are so rocky. It's really a bummer because it'd be so fun to really rip through here, but I'm kind of forced to reduce it to first gear here, getting through some of this. Woo! Some of these rocks are giant. Did not expect those. It's such a shame keeping the AT tethered to sub 20 miles an hour, but there's just not much you could do. in first gear, you know. Beautiful day out here, now that I'm not going into the sun or on super rough rocks. Gotta remember how much rev range I've got on this thing. When I feel like I need to upshift, I definitely don't. Almost got him. Beautiful little place out here. Okay, so we're about to hit the road, the paved road that is, and we'll hang a right, and up that way is Weber Canyon. So we'll probably go up Weber Canyon and then we'll come back down. Come to a complete stop. This thing is going to be so much fun on the BDR. I'm very much looking forward to this trip. I ended up getting one of those Garmin InReach devices. The more I look at the route, the more I think about doing that much off-roading solo on something so big. I decided that it was pretty much a necessity for this trip. So as somebody already commented, I don't generally ride with gloves. I know that's kind of a big no-no, but I do it anyway. Weber Canyon starts up here, just around this next corner, and it's pretty neat. It just kind of winds back and forth up through these hills on either side, and you slowly gain elevation until you pop back out up top at that plane that I showed you at the beginning. 4,000 RPMs, 35 miles per hour, second gear, go. So we're getting up towards the top Weber Canyon here. I think we'll take a little detour. We'll take a left right up here, and that will take us to this place been through a few times. And I think I have a couple photos from around this time last year in this area, and it is a beautiful place up here. Just all the sloping, you know, rolling hills. Neat little spot to do a little bit of dual sporting, or adventuring, I should say. Well, I know it looks boring, but stick with it. It gets cool up here. It's a little cooler at least. Beautiful. I almost forget I'm out here riding. Being able to slide that rear wheel in decel like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you almost wreck. Whew. A little deep on the one side. Let's see if this rear tire can help me out here. Might not. Whew. Did I find a pickle? Slippery. Let's take a minute to appreciate that stuck spot I'm in. Nice. I was just going way too slow. And I'll be damned. It sure looks like these lugs are wearing down extremely fast. Alright, so 300-pound man, 500-pound motorcycle, one hill. This is hilarious. No kickstand, just hanging out. She done high-centered. So, plan now is to manhandle this thing. This is when you gotta remember 600 miles off-road is a real deal. Tire will dig a hole for you though. And whew, since I'm not one to give up on a challenge, we're doing it. Okay. Oh, you bastard. Well, here goes the same I'm sorry about the vocals or the breath. This time I'm huffing and puffing for at least a decent reason. Yeah, I need some pavement miles now. Roasting. Well, if anything, that was a good learning experience for myself, because I'm gonna be way out there all by my lonesome. It's a good reminder. Can't just do anything you see. Gotta be a little careful. Africa Twin has been absolutely a blast. I mean, for a full-size bike, it sure feels like I could ride it pretty aggressively. Of course, you get into something that looks easy and turns hard halfway up the hill, and then gravity wins no matter what. But when it comes to, you know, pounding some pavement, making big days, and then hitting the dirt roads whenever you want to go camping or whatever, I don't think there's a better bike for it. We'll see how it does on the BDR this year. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be some really cool views, some cool content, and honestly, it's a challenge. So it's exciting to take something on that's difficult like that, and once you set off, you know, you're kind of on your own until you make it out by yourself. So, you know, Garmin in reach aside, yeah, it's a fun experience. Well, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.